She can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
Shh, be still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely. You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they... I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing.
Because I didn't have my mic turned on. That's my bad. Sorry if any of you were here and assumed that the glitch was on your end. It was not. And then, because this game hijacks control of your mouse from you in ways that I didn't realize were possible, I need to do that. Anyway, as I was saying, okay, so, like,
Daddy,
what if...
she can make balloons.
Okay, so if we're inside a Springlock suit that was never used the way it was intended to be used, what if it did end up being used to torture Michael in the same way as how we're all pretty sure that the child-sized Springlock suit in the movie was used to torture Vanessa?
And quiet.
Like,
You've been sleeping for quite a while.
does that make sense to any of you? Because
that you
I
never
feel
left
like
the
that was
building last night.
probably the
The
case.
cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well.
Yes, good for you, baby. You kidnapped me. And I will still never get over the fact that that right after the line, I kidnapped you, they play that goofy start of night jingle.
Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while.
Okay, so I looked up
Try not to
tutorials
wiggle,
on how to
though.
beat this night,
You're
as well
inside
as
something
both
that came
variations
from my old
on the
pizzeria.
5th night.
I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used.
So,
Too dangerous.
yeah. So,
It's just big enough for one person to fit
so
inside.
I think...
But just barely.
Yeah. So, I think I
You're in
have...
the scooping room.
I have an idea.
Do you know why they call it the scooping room?
Yeah.
It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper. I thought that would be obvious.
Banana, hi! Please tell me that you can hear and see everything properly this time.
It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or
Can
sprinkles.
you see and
like
hear
you would
this?
want at your birthday party, to ensure that you get a heaping portion of free good.
Oh, thank heaven. Okay, so what I think the issue was that I had my stream settings wrong, so that I was using way too much bandwidth. So I've brought up the latency a little bit, so now it should be in slightly higher quality so now the video should be higher quality, and also you should now have and now there shouldn't be any glitches like there were last night. Hopefully everything's gonna go well tonight. Well, not tonight. My time, it's just barely the afternoon. But hopefully everything's gonna go well this time, and I'm going to beat Sister Location tonight. And then if all goes according to plan, tomorrow won't be a stream because I'll need to make the FNAF 6 thumbnail. And then, on Monday, I will stream the next time. Finally, I will stream FNAF 6. Finally, we'll get to my favorite game in the franchise. Oh, I'm so excited. But for now, we're still just focusing on the fact that I can't skip this incredibly annoying opening section. Let's go. Let's do this thing, Banana. I don't think you meant that to be a question mark, but whatever. That section is hard to talk over because it is so loud.
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over
Yes,
time.
you've learned how to play
Do you know
pretend.
what that is?
I get it. Oh my god, why can't I skip this opening dialogue? This is infuriating.
Pretend
It takes
to be one way.
so long.
It's very important.
But,
Laura
okay.
never learned,
I think
but I do.
I think
There is
I
something
know
wrong
how
on the inside.
I think I know how to play the game.
Is knowing how to pretend.
I think I know. No. I think I know how this. I think I know how to beat both this night and the next night. Oh, hello, Ballora, indeed.
I'll open
And
the
now
face
Ballora
plates for you.
is dead.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Elizabeth, if you are anything like Vanessa in the movie, which I honestly doubt, but if you are, you know what happens if the spring locks get too loose. Oh crap. That one was about to get too loose. Okay. This is actually a really cool section. Okay, we're at 1 minute so far. Keep the mini arenas from getting me. 3 things. Who killed William Afton? I mean, depends on what you mean by killed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 One water, very definitely. Okay. Yeah. Water, very definitely. That was the first time he died. Second time he died was in the FNAF 3 fire. Third time he died, and I'm saying Burn Trap is the Mimic, as is Glitch Trap. This was the final time he died. I'm just saying that outright. So, first time he died, water. Second and third times, fire. Okay.
I'll open the faceplates for you.
So
that way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
Oh, trust me, baby. I intend to keep them quite wound up.
Trust me.
I most definitely intend to keep these spring locks wound the hell up. Okay. Whew. This section is already stressful. Oh boy. And we are only at, like, not even quite a minute 15 yet. Yes, in case you're wondering, I do definitely have a timer pulled up on the side. We're currently at a minute 20 since I was freed. If I recall correctly, 2 minutes 15 was the last time that yeah. Oh, in the movie, yes, Cupcake. Cupcake definitely killed him. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Third, yes, fire. Also, vengeful ghost children. Ah, okay. Well, so... Oh, sweet. Minigame. Alright. I saw the ambience guide on how I'm supposed to do this. Oh, yes! William Afton died of NSFW fan artists. Very definitely. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, the sound of my... Ah, crap. the sound of Michael, do not leave me here. Alright. Now, starting over again with another shot at night 4. Okay. This is tricky, but at least I know what I'm doing this time, which is more than I did the previous time that I actually attempted this.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
The word for movie is film. Filme. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's one of the few words that I've seen between Spanish and Portuguese that's just completely different. In Spanish, it's película. Okay. All right. We got this. We got this. Let's do this. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to 5 Nights at Freddy's sister location. Okay. I think I wiggled a bit too much. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay. Alright, now I'm, winding them up to the 3 position. Oh jeez, oh jeez. You have the file of Lavender Town music. Oh boy, yeah, Lavender Town. Lavender Town creeps me out. Alright.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you
Okay,
on
I
the
think
cameras.
this is when Ambience actually said to start the
All
timer.
you have to do
Because,
is wait.
what I've been doing is following his advice
I
for,
recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up.
yeah, the original,
breathing and your
yes,
heartbeat are causing
it's,
them to come
the
loose.
original Lavender Town music
You
is
won't want them
absolutely
to get too
terrifying.
loose. Trust me.
That said, I am a coward. So, many things are frightening to me that aren't frightening to other people. But, like, that music is just actually really creepy. That was very much intentional. They were trying to make it creepy, accidentally made it way the hell too creepy, and led to all those things about Lavender Town Syndrome. Okay. We're... Okay. We're at the minute 15 mark. So, he said 2:15. is when you start winding them up to 3 rather than all the way to 12. But I don't care. I need to do this up to just 3 because oh man, there's still like more than a full minute left before shift complete. Whew. Okay, well, actually, you, okay, I cannot condone that, as that will be very expensive. But, if cost were no object, I would say absolutely. Wait, you say the Wave 1 Funkos are pretty good. Nice. And hex are the same. Awesome. Okay. Okay. I am testing right now to make sure, but Chica's Funko plush, Yeah, that's fair. Animatronic designs are generally pretty difficult to do right. Okay, yeah, so I'm not getting the ice cream this time, but okay. I now got significantly more of the kids than I have at any point previously. So, alright. Let's do this thing. Okay.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
Yes, I get that, baby. And I also totally get why I don't want them to get too loose. This is a spring lock suit. We don't want the spring locks to get too loose. You're gonna buy Sanchi FNAF merch. I have no idea what that means, but cool. Merch is cool. Okay. The original ones. Nifty. The best FNAF merch. Sweet. You go for it. You go for it, Banana. In your opinion. Well, considering that you're the one who's gonna be buying them, your opinion's the one that matters. Okay. Do the mini arenas down there actually matter? Because, like, I don't seem to be able to knock them off, and them getting close to me has yet to be what caused the jump scare. It's always been either the ones on the sides. You are getting way too close. It's always been either the ones that are over to the sides, or it's been the spring locks. I can't read the long blocks of text, Banana. Okay. Ah! Damn it! Okay, the Sanji FNAF plushies look like the game plushies. They're good, and oh, that's awesome! So, yeah, I can definitely see why those would be the best. Okay. So, I got really far that time. So, yeah, I think the trick is to only wiggle when the... Now, the...
I'll open the face.
News? You have news? Yeah, okay, I
that
think...
way they can find you on the cameras. Now, all you have to do is wait.
Yeah.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up.
Yeah, I think the
Your
trick
breathing and your heartbeat
is
are
to
causing
only
them to
wiggle
come
when
loose.
mini arenas are coming up the sides.
You don't
The ones at the
want them
bottom
to get
are
too
just
close.
there to creep you out.
Trust me.
These ones up here, the mini arenas that climb, you need to wiggle to get rid of them. But the mini arenas that stay at the bottom only matter in terms of their red herring, I think. Sorry, Banana. Stressful situation. I can't read your long string of... I can't read your long message right now. Crap. Crappity crap, crap, crappity crap, crap. Okay. We're at a minute 40 at the moment. We're at a minute 50. Okay. Okay, we're now at 2 minutes 10, so start moving them to... Okay, start just moving them to half. If I have the freedom to, try to get them to a quarter. But I don't... Okay. I very nearly got a mini arena scare there. Ah, damn it! I was so close! Okay. But, yeah, so, mini arenas at the bottom don't mean anything. Many arenas on the sides, I need to be careful for, but I need to try and get them early, because the longer they go, the more annoying the more I have to hit, I think.
I'll open the face plates for you. That way
They can find you on the cameras.
Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose.
Okay.
Trust me.
I trust you, at least on this. I don't trust you most of the time, for obvious reasons. Okay, when the player enters the last 10 seconds, it is advisable not to shake anymore unless a mini arena is near the top. Thank you, Banana. Oh, the Brazilian who hates the YouTuber is, the Brazilian is losing the lawsuit. If I recall correctly, you also don't like the Brazilians, so that is good. If lawsuit is actually the word you're thinking of, legal dispute wherein someone may or may not have broken a law, and if they do, there's gonna be a problem. At this point, the spring... the spring locks are getting fast. We're currently about halfway through the night. So, yes, I need to focus on that. But I do also need... while you're working, Banana, check it. Look up if the mini arenas at the bottom of the screen mean anything. Because I don't think they do, but I can't tell for certain. I also kind of need to turn up the brightness on my screen, because, yikes. It's really hard to see some of these. Mini arena near the top. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank God, I only needed to shake once. Alright. Spring locks are moving fast. Ah, damn it! I was so close. Okay. Yeah, so the trick here is to help these two kids at the top. But damn it. Okay, because you need to keep the room. Yeah, I don't know what you meant by that, Banana. Ah, okay. You meant to just Google it. Now, while you're Googling, look up to see if the mini arenas at the bottom of the screen are important at all. Because I don't think they are, but I want to make sure.
Now, all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Okay. I get so focused on looking to see if the mini arena is down yet that I don't bother making sure that I'm moving to the next spring lock as soon as I'm able to. Okay. We're at about a minute now. So, starting from this next round, I'm not quite trying to get them all the way to fall. Just close to fall. Then, keep doing it that way. I suppose it does make sense that the spring locks start getting unwound faster as the night progresses, considering that it's apparently based on your breathing and your heart rate, and those things both would logically increase in this situation. And we are playing as a human person. Okay. So now we're just trying to get them up to the 3 o'clock mark. While also checking the lower ones to make sure that there's not an issue there. Damn it! Where the hell did you come from? Okay. Keep the spring locks wound up. Okay, yeah, one player.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
Alright.
Now all
You have to do is wait.
I'd recommend
that you keep the spring locks wound up.
Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Oh, I trust you on that, at least, considering that we all know what happens with multiple simultaneous spring lock failures and all that. Okay. I'm hoping that I just knocked off that mini arena. I don't actually know for certain. I do know that I knocked off that one. Okay. We're at just under, we're at about a minute now. So the mini arenas from the bottom keep coming. I don't know if they actually matter. But I'm assuming that they can't matter, considering that I'm yet to see how to stop them. Considering that shaking clearly doesn't do anything. I recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Again, Banana, during sections like this, I really cannot look at your long messages. Okay, we're at 2 minutes 15 now. 2.5 minutes. Ah, damn it! Okay. MatPat's theory be, Bonnie made some, True Gamer YTV. Hi, welcome to the chat. Good to see you here. How's your day going? I'm currently stressed out by trying to keep this game working properly and keeping the spring locks wound up while also keeping an eye on the timer. This game is a lot. I'm trying to do a lot of different things at the same time. You're doing well. That's good. That's good.
I'll open the faceplates for you.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Okay, starting the timer
all
now.
you have to
Do
is
is wait.
I'd recommend
That you keep the spring locks wound up.
Your breathing and your heartbeat
rate
are causing them to come loose.
Yep, I know,
You
baby.
don't want them to get
I know.
too loose.
I know I don't want them to get
Trust
loose.
me.
I don't trust you on much, but I trust you on this much. Because I am already well aware of what can happen if there are multiple simultaneous spring lock failures. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry about not necessarily having the most interesting commentary. It's kind of hard to commentate while you're also focusing on being stressed out by this video game. I don't play video games to be stressed out, but sometimes it can be a little fun to get stressed out. This is one of those times. I am physically... thanks for subscribing. I'm assuming that was you, True Gamer. Thank you for the sub. I am... No, tilting my screen. I tried to tilt my monitor. That didn't help, and I'm sure it just made my camera worse. Okay, minute 30. We're halfway there. Whoa, oh, living on a prayer. I'm not even gonna try and figure out what you're saying right now, Banana. Okay. 2 minutes 15, so now start winding them up to the 3 o'clock mark. Little past 2 minutes 30 now. Start winding them to between the halfway and the 3 o'clock. Ooh! Oh, that's bad. Ah, damn it! I was so close! FNAF system. Okay, you were just saying you were just spelling them in weird ways. Yes, that is why William created the mini arenas, so that I can't get to night 5. But that's just a theory. A banana theory. Thanks for watching.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all
You have to do
is wait. I'd recommend
that you keep the spring locks wound up.
Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't
Want them to get too loose. Trust me. Yep, I get it, baby. I get it. I wish Baby's dialogue in this night kind of worked like how Phone Guy works in the first 3 games. Like, you only hear Phone Guy dialogue if it's your first attempt at the night, and then after that, you don't keep hearing it. Like, I kind of get why they do it so that they can time it around stuff, but, like, it's still annoying. Okay, minute mark, third of the way there. But, of course, last 20% takes 80% of the work. Okay. Minute 20 now. We got this. I'm a little surprised that Michael managed to stay alive all night when he was put in here, because he was just asleep. He was obviously not able to keep winding up the spring locks. Alright, we're now at 2 minutes, so start just winding them up a little past the 3 o'clock. 2 minutes 15, just wind them to 3 o'clock, then move. Okay. We're at 2 minutes 30 now. Alright. We got this. We got this. We got this. Ah! Damn it! Didn't even quite get to the last 10 seconds.
Open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to get loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Oh, baby, I believe you on this one. I don't always trust you, although you are actually yet to steer me wrong. You're back, Banana. Honestly, I didn't realize you'd left. It's pretty common for chatters to just disappear for a little while, with no explanation, just because they've switched to kind of lurking for one reason or another. Okay. We're at 48 seconds now. Scooped Ballora really is creepy. Like, damn. Okay. Okay, we're at 1:30, halfway there, whoa, living on a prayer. Did you know places, that's not how grammar works, I'm sorry. I assume it's like bad translation of Portuguese or something, but Banana, that's really not how English grammar works, so I can't figure out what you're trying to say. Alright. We're at 2 minutes 15 now, so just wind them up to 3 o'clock. Or in that case, actually a little before 3 o'clock. About 2 minutes 30. Just wind them to about half. Ah, damn it! Okay. Do you know places? Okay, that is much closer to how grammar is supposed to work. Do you know places where there are FNAF stuff? Yeah, so, I mean, if I want to buy FNAF merch, I'm just gonna go online for it, but, like, yeah, you can find it at Hot Topic, you can find it at GameStop, you can find it at all those general nerd stores, because FNAF is just mainstream nerd culture at this point.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
Alright.
Now all you
They
have
can
to
find me on the
do
cameras.
is wait.
Now I just have to keep the spring
I
locks
recommend that you
wound
keep the spring locks wound up.
because my
Your
breathing and my heartbeat are
causing
causing them to come loose.
You don't
Want them to come too loose.
Trust me.
Oh, trust me, baby. I believe you on that one. I've seen what happens if they get too loose. I get a Mingrena jump scare. Apparently. Not really sure how that makes sense. Yeah, good. GameStop, Hot Topic, Walmart, Target. Yeah, all those general sorts of places. Just anywhere that they're likely to sell, like, Marvel or DC Comics stuff, there's a very solid chance that you can also find, there's a very solid chance you'll also be able to find most FNAF stuff. Also, as always, Amazon has everything. So, yeah, you want to face someone, so yeah, you want FNAF stuff, best bet, frankly, best bet, just go online, but if you want to shop in person, yeah, anywhere that you can find, like, nerd stuff, like, comics, video games, movies, all that sort of thing, you're gonna buy everything from FNAF 1. Awesome. You go, buddy. Just don't break the bank on my account. Alright. We're at 2 minutes 15 now, so just wind them up to 3 o'clock. Okay. I don't know why the chat box is so delayed at this point. Alright. Yep, because different worldwide currencies. Ah, damn it! $1 in Brazil is 5 times more expensive because, yep, different international currencies have different amounts of purchasing power, because inflation is not universal, and we are yet to get some kind of international currency. Okay.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait.
Alright. Yeah, when we get to
I
the last
recommend
20
that you keep the
seconds...
spring locks wound up.
When we get to the last
Your
20
breathing and
seconds...
your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
You don't
You don't
want them to get too loose.
Trust
Me. Yeah, so when we get to the last, like, 20 seconds or so, then I need to stop worrying about where I'm winding them to. Just worry about winding them up enough that they're not gonna immediately go. But for now, and for the next, little over a minute, just keep winding them basically to fall. Okay, seriously though, who thought spring lock suits were a good idea? Okay, like, William Afton did, but why? William and Henry. Like, William, we get it, he's a murderer, but as far as we can tell, Charlie was the first of his murders, and the spring lock suits came pre-Charlie. Alright. We're at about a minute 50. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is totally fine. Now we're at now we're at 2:15, so we start winding them just to the 3 o'clock position. Don't bother winding them all the way, that takes too long. Now we're at a minute 30, so don't even quite wind them that far. Now we're in the last 20 seconds, so just wind them a little bit. Ah! Damn it! Okay, I got pretty far that time. Goober, hi. Good to see you. How are you doing? I am very stressed out. But at least I know what I'm doing, so I'm actually having a good time.
I'll open the faceplates for you.
You're doing good. That's good.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait.
Glad you're doing well, at least, Goober.
I recommend that
You keep the spring locks wound up.
Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose.
Oh, I know. McFarlane FNAF merch. Do you... Banana, you just deleted your own message, so I am assuming that you decided it was stupid. That's fine. Wrong translation. Ah. Okay. Someone that I followed on Twitch just went live. I don't know who it is, and I'm not gonna watch it, as I do not tend to watch Twitch streams. I don't watch live streams anymore. I used to watch live streams, which is why I stream, but I just kind of got bored of watching live streams. I would rather watch a polished, highly edited video. So I do live streams because I think they're a lot of fun to make, but I don't tend to watch them. Alright. Wind up to not quite full for all of these. Now we're at the... Okay. Now we're at just under the 2 minutes 15 mark, so start winding them up to about the 3 o'clock mark. Ah, where the hell did you come from? Well, that was bad. Huh. Okay. No, this is still night 4. Apparently night 5, when you're going for the normal ending, is actually really easy, but night 4 is really tough.
I'd recommend that you keep the
Spring locks wound up.
Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Oh, I trust you on that, baby. I definitely trust you on that. Alright. We're at the 45-second mark. That isn't a timestamp of use. It's just I like to keep an eye on what time it is. That's the thing with me both in real life and in video games. I like to know what time it is. Now we are at the 1:15 mark. Okay, this night is taking long. You're making something. Cool. I probably wouldn't be able to respond to a whole ton of your messages anyway, as I need to be very focused on this night, this gameplay. This is stressful. This is stressing me out. Okay. Now we are at 2 minutes, so don't wind up quite as far. Now we're at 2 minutes 15, so wind up to 3 o'clock, and then that's that. Seriously though, why does this game always end with a mini arena jump scare? Like, if I die because of the spring lock, shouldn't I get a spring lock based jump scare? Not just a mini arena attacks me? Okay, we're in the last 15 seconds, so don't even bother going to half. I was so close! My timer ticked over to 3 minutes as that jump scare happened. I could easily go for 2 hours today. Because I know what's gonna happen because after this, I know what's gonna happen on night 5, so I know how to beat night 5.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you
Have to do is wait.
I'd recommend
that you keep the spring locks wound up.
Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me. Trust me. I believe that, baby. I know what can happen should there be multiple simultaneous spring lock failures at a sister location. I love that thanks to both of my parents having seen the FNAF movie, they can enjoy, they can understand when I talk about, like, William Afton and stuff. I don't have to go back and explain every single time. No, William Afton is the guy who does the killing. He wears a rabbit suit. He's a character from Five Nights at Freddy's. No, it's not called Friday Nights at Freddy's. We're at about 1:30 now, so 30 seconds until I need to start winding them up to a little less than full. Now we're at a minute 50. Now we're at a minute 45. So arguably I should already be winding them to a bit less. Now we're at 2 minutes, so now I definitely want to start winding them a bit less. Now we're at 2 minutes 15, so wind them up to the 3. Now wind them up to 3 o'clock. Now we're at 2 minutes 30, so wind them to half. Plus, also making sure to never let anything get all the way to full. Knock down the mini arenas. Oh, where did you come from? I'm calm. I'm calm. Everything's perfectly fine. Okay. Ooh. So.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
No.
Now all you have
Oh,
to
right.
do
Because I started the timer late, yes, on the previous attempt.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks
I started the
wound
timer
up.
late last time.
Your breathing and your
So,
heartbeat are
everything
causing them to come
was
loose.
a little off from
Don't
where
want
it should
them
have
to
been.
get too loose. Trust me.
Okay. in terms, I keep thinking about the FNAF movie because I'm currently in the process of editing a video about it, now that the strike is finally over. My brain keeps jumping around about a lot of various different things related to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And one of them is that I am so glad that they made a movie that works as a standalone PG-13 horror movie. But at the same time, it kind of annoys me just because now people are gonna think about, because now people who see the movie and then get into the games are going to be even more confused than people who just get into the games because of, like, YouTube videos and stuff. Okay. We're now at the 2 minutes 10 mark, so wind them. Now we're at the 2 minutes 15 mark, so wind them up to 3. You're back. Awesome. What were you making? I love making stuff, whether it's food, or art projects, or carpentry projects, well, woodworking projects, actually, but most people don't know the difference, which is kind of annoying. Ah! Damn it! Yeah, I really like making stuff. I am going to a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Simpler than I was expecting, but nice. Okay, I am now at max brightness on my screen, so it shouldn't be an issue for me finding stuff. And this is still too dark.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now,
started a little late, so now I need to remember that my timer is always going to be about a second behind.
I recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
Oh, I know, baby. I know.
You don't want them to get too loose.
Oh, I definitely know that. Due to multiple simultaneous spring lock failures at a sister location, I don't want to be another simultaneous spring lock failure at a sister location. I just don't. Okay, so... well... Alright. We're at about a minute and a half now. Still try to always crank it up to max. Okay, so, minute 5, we're at just under 2 minutes now. We're now at 2 minutes, so, crank them up to in between 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Now we're at about 1:15, so crank them up to 3 o'clock. Now we're at about 2.5 minutes, so crank it just to half. Yes, night 4 is very difficult in Sister Location. Night 4 is, without a doubt, the hardest night that I've had so far. Because... I didn't see that lower one. So close. I was... so freaking close. Alright. I'm gonna bring my brightness back down because bringing it all the way up to max was not helpful. I need to put a curtain over there. Yeah. FNAF 1 Night 6 is tricky at first, but but Foxy gets stopped by any camera usage, and Freddy gets stopped by usage of the camera that he's on. Oh crap, I started that way too late. This is gonna suck.
I recommend that you keep the spring locks
So, FNAF 1, once you learn how the animatronics work, is actually pretty easy.
You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
But because if you just check, I don't know what it's called, but the lowest camera on the side that Chica goes to, that's the only camera you ever need to check, because that stops everyone who can be stopped by a camera, Foxy and Freddy, in their tracks. It tells you whether or not you need to worry about Chica, and otherwise you just need to worry about the door. You've learned the patterns of the animatronics from your brother. Alright. Yeah, that's good. So, now you should be able to play the... So now you should be able to play the game at a pretty good level, just because you know how the animatronics movement patterns work, and thus you should also know that Foxy and Freddy are both stopped by the cameras, and Foxy is stopped by any camera usage, not just his own. I have to start playing this like I'm already at the 2-minute mark, because while I think that's overkill, I'm not sure when I actually started my timer. Now we're at the 2-minute mark, I need to start playing it like it's 2 minutes 15. I need to play this as carefully as I would if we were 15 seconds ahead of where we are. Oh jeez, I cannot read that long block of text, Goober. I'll get to that next time I'm at a break, which will probably be when... which will probably be the next time I die. Ah, damn it! Okay, the main reason I lose is because of Freddy and Bonnie. Bonnie gets to... Okay, yeah, Freddy... You actually don't need to worry about Freddy. You just need to check the lowest camera on the right side, and that should always keep Freddy in place. Bonnie, yes, Bonnie is luck-based, essentially. If you get stuck with bad RNG for Bonnie, you're screwed. There's no two ways around that.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
Because
Now,
because Bonnie will take his movement opportunities sometimes, which would actually make 20 mode marginally more difficult than 420 mode. Because with 420 mode, you know that they're always going to take any free movement opportunity, which means that if they're by your door and they're one of the animatronics who can backtrack, they will backtrack. So, having the possibility that they won't backtrack would actually make the game slightly more difficult. Right. Yeah, I think I want to let the mini-arenas get high, because they see... I want to let the mini-arenas get close to the top of the suit, because if they do, then they get slightly closer to... then it becomes a bit easier to knock them off. The problem with doing that is that if they're on the opposite side of where I am currently, I don't... That might happen. And I will lose halfway through the night. That was my worst run in a while. Alright, I have my finger hovering over the mark, so...
I'll open the faceplates for you.
So as soon as the faceplate's open,
they can find you
I
on
can
the
do
cameras.
that.
Now, all you have to do
is wait. I recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up.
Your breathing and your heartbeat are
making them to get loose.
You don't want
Them to get too loose.
Trust me.
As I was saying earlier, I'm glad that the FNAF movie is almost certainly going to get a lot more people into the franchise, and I'm also glad that it's a good movie. However, it would probably also make it harder for new people to get into the franchise because they'll go and they'll be like, what? Why is everything different? Why Vanessa no exist until 2050? Huh? Okay. The light is so bright over on that side. It makes this much harder because this whole thing is in such a dark area. You've been in the fandom for at least 2 years. I've arguably been in the fandom longer than that. I've arguably only just joined the fandom in the past few months. Well, in the past year or so. It kind of depends on how you think about it, because I have been watching MatPat's and a few other people's, but mostly MatPat's theories, pretty much as long as the franchise has existed. Certainly since FNAF 2. But I've only fairly recently started, like, looking into it beyond that. Like, watching theories that weren't from MatPat. You've also read all the graphic novels quite a while ago. Yeah. I absolutely refuse to read the FNAF books. I might read some of the Tales books eventually, if they ever come on audio with my local library. But otherwise, I probably won't. Ah, damn it! That light. The lights are so bright, and it always blinds me. If I don't beat Sister Location tonight, if I don't beat Sister Location today, it's going to be because of that stupid window. Your local library had the graphic novels of the original trilogy. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna read them in graphic novel form. I'm just gonna check them out on Audible. But I'd rather not pay money for Five Nights at Freddy's books. I'm not doing that. Wait.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Oh, I believe you there, baby. I definitely believe you there. I was really not expecting the most difficult part of this to just be seeing all of the threats. Because the screen, very dark. The lights surrounding it, very bright. It is difficult, to say the least, to see the mini arenas. Half the time, I can't even tell where the spring locks are. The lights are so bright, but they never blind me. Yes, it does. Okay. We're at 1:45 right now. If there was a mini arena on this side, I have to hope that I had knocked it off while knocking off the one on the other side, because otherwise I'm screwed. Now we're at just under 2 minutes 15, so now we start winding them up just to 3/4 so that we can get to them faster. Now we're at 2.5 minutes, so just wind them to a little past the halfway point. Now we're in the last 20 seconds, so wind them to a little before the halfway point. Oh, damn it! I was so close! My timer said I was past 3 minutes! What the hell?
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
Okay.
Now all you
That was
have
bad.
to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Alexander Hamilton. Why am I thinking about Hamilton? Why not ever think about why not always be thinking about Hamilton? Hamilton is a really good musical. I really, really like it. And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait. Just you wait. When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 1 year later, see his mother bedridden, half dead. Sitting in their own sick, the scent thick, and Alex got better, but his mother went quick. Moved in with the cousin committed suicide, left him with nothing but ruined pride, something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself, I'm about to get copyright claimed if I start singing this song for way too long. Also, if anyone is still here, I sincerely doubt any of you are interested in my random, badly done Hamilton rap-alongs. You're still here. Awesome. My if anyone's still here thing was not a dig at you or anything. I was just rambling off the cuff. Because I don't know what to say right now. The first part of this night is honestly really boring. The lights are so bright, but they never blind me. You don't get to go that far, buddy. Nor do you. Nor do you. I should be getting close at this point. Ah, damn it! That was supposed to be the end. Okay. Oh. Okay. These 3 kids we come back to later. Yes, okay, I did that right. Okay. Now we jump. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, if that happens anyway, gonna go ahead and go all the way back to these 3, who I can make happy right now. Okay. Yeah, that was bad. Even if I get to the end, which I won't because I forgot about that. But even if I had gotten to the end, I wouldn't have done anything. Okay. It's just about 2:40 in actual IRL time right now. I'm totally game to have this stream go really freaking long. But my vocal cords might not be. It's been a while since I streamed this long.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do
So,
is
I think I'm gonna call it at the 2-hour
I'd
mark, so
recommend
at
that you
3
keep the
o'clock my
string
time.
locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Alright. So it seems to take about 20 seconds to do one side fully. At least on the first round. Of course, as you get through the night later and later, they gradually start moving faster and faster, which means it takes longer and longer to get them back to full. But for now, we still want to get them back to full, because they're not moving quick enough. We have the time. Okay. Yeah. So, I will almost certainly have to return to streaming this very night. I'm gonna have to continue streaming this game tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. My voice is already starting to kind of hurt, so I'm hoping it won't have to be much before that. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream again immediately tomorrow. Well, I'm hoping I won't have to stream immediately again tomorrow, because I don't want to end the stream quite yet, but I appreciate you being chill about it, Goober. I don't want to end stream quite yet, but I am going to end stream. This is going to be a bad round. I can already tell you that. I wasn't looking at my timer at all. But, yeah, I don't want to end stream quite yet. But I am going to end stream in the next fairly soon. How long is sister location? Night 4. Okay. Alright.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do...
That was a bad start because I was Googling how long the night takes.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
Okay, yeah. It is supposed to be 3 minutes. I don't know when that timer is supposed to start, though. Okay, yeah. Let the mini arena climb all the way up the side so that it isn't supposed to take that long. This night, I know exactly what I'm doing. This really shouldn't be as much struggle as it is. Okay. We're at 1:30 right now. Halfway there. Whoa, oh. Living on a prayer. We got this. We got this. Okay. Okay, so glad that happened. That would have been very bad. Okay, we're almost at the 2 minutes 15 mark, so start winding them up to just the 3. Start winding them up to just... Okay, now we're at 2.5, so just wind them up to a little past the halfway point. I sincerely doubt that this was in the job description. Okay, just wind them each up a little bit. Not much at all. Ah! Damn it, I was so close! My timer said 3. Okay, I need to call it here. My throat's hurting too much. I'm sorry. Yeah, thanks, Goober. So, webcam properties. Okay, Goober, Banana, if you're still here, anyone else if you're still watching, thank you so much for tuning in. Struggle as it was for much of the time, this has been a load of fun. I'll hopefully be back tomorrow. I don't actually know. Again, throat hurting. But thank you for watching. Stay ultra, and peace out.